Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful delicious plantain waffle with some fried chicken. So let's go ahead and get straight to the recipe. So I am using breast chicken for this recipe. It's almost 3 pounds, a little bit less than 3 pounds. So we're going to go ahead and season our chicken breast. So I rinsed my chicken breast with vinegar and some lime juice. You don't have to do that, or you can do that, it's all up to you. So I'm seasoning my chicken breast with some paprika, all-purpose chicken seasoning, some Montreal chicken seasoning, and some garlic and herb, and some black pepper, and some garlic powder. Be sure to check the description box because I will have all the ingredients and their measurements listed in the box. So be sure to check it out, okay? I am adding garlic pepper. What did I just say? Garlic pepper. Some garlic powder and some Goya adobo seasoning. I love that thing. And some freshly ground black pepper. And after you've added all your seasoning, and of course some lemon juice. If you don't have lemon juice, use lime juice, or just a little bit of vinegar, or you can skip it if you want. Not everybody uses it, but it's just the Haitian in me. I just gotta use a little bit of lime. So go ahead and pour your buttermilk over the chicken. Just add enough that everything is covered. So I didn't really measure the buttermilk. I just added enough that everything was covered. Everything was submerged. So after you've added it, let it sit for 24 hours if you have 24 hours, but if you don't, that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead now and slightly season the flour. You don't have to season your flour. You could just season it with just salt and pepper, but being the person that I am, being Cindy, or sometimes Sasha when I have my gray wig, I'm gonna season it with onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, salt, pepper, some garlic and herb seasoning, and all of that stuff, and some cayenne pepper for some heat. Skip it if you don't want the heat, but hey, I like heat, so that's why I'm adding some cayenne pepper and some other chipotle seasoning. But you feel free to just not add all that, okay? But I'm extra, so my food's gonna be extra too. So after you've done seasoning your flour, give it a quick mix. Make sure everything is mixed. And we're gonna go ahead and dip it in. I'm gonna use both hands. You're gonna dip it in the flour. When you coat it first in the flour, after that you're gonna go ahead and dip it in the buttermilk, and then go ahead and give it another coat with the flour, and then you're gonna let it sit in the pan for a little bit. That's gonna help it get a little bit more crunchier. Okay, I'm not a food scientist, but hey, according to Gordon Ramsay, I'm lying. He never said that. But yeah, just like so, and then we'll be ready to fry. So let's start with the most interesting part of the dish. So we're gonna start with the plantains. We're gonna make the plantain waffle. So peeling the plantain. So as you can see, I am using 4 plantains. 3 of them which are sweet. They're not fully ripe, but they are ripe enough. And I'm using one that's just green, so it's not sweet at all. But these are pretty sweet. They're not like there's overly ripe plantains. They're just perfectly ripe, because you want it to still have that sweet, because it's not really gonna be like so much sweet, but we still want it to have that little sweetness in it, plus the savory from the chicken and the seasoning, the herbs we're gonna use in the plantain. It's just gonna be this amazing flavor, this explosion of flavor you're gonna have in your mouth. Oof. Anyways, after you peel your plantain, go ahead and cut it in small pieces, because you're only gonna fry it once. So after you've cut your plantains, go ahead and start frying. Make sure your pan is hot and your oil is hot, but not too hot. And go ahead and dump your plantain in the oil. Carefully though, because you might get burned if you do it aggressive. So depending on how thick you cut your plantains, it might take a little bit longer to cook, to be fully cooked. But I cut mine pretty thin. They weren't too thick, so it took about 5 to 7 minutes for them to be perfectly cooked. You see, I'm removing some of them out because they were so small. So I'm removing the one that are ready. And once they're ready, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer them to the pot that I'm gonna be using to mash my plantain because I don't have a bigger pilon mortar. Anyway, so I added my minced garlic and I'm adding 3 tablespoons of butter. Hit subscribe right now. Thank you very much. And I am also seasoning it with some Goya adobo, some all-purpose chicken seasoning. Listen, if you don't have Irish butter, use president butter or vice versa. The best butter is like the best. Okay, I just love both of them. So go ahead, and I also added some olive oil to help with the mashing. This is very similar to mofongo, very similar. If you Spanish, you're gonna be like, the hell, she's making mofongo. But hey, it's not mofongo, it's waffle plantain waffle. Anyways, let's keep on going. So go ahead and mash it pretty good. And after you've mashed it, we're gonna go ahead and transfer it to the waffle maker. So yeah. So there is no need to butter the waffle maker because it's non-stick, but feel free to do so. So go ahead and transfer that mashed plantain into that waffle maker. Put a good amount, and then we're gonna close it and let it get some color because it's already cooked, so we're not leaving it for too long. So 2 minutes top. Okay, you see that? The color it's getting. Once it gets some color, it gets a little crunchy, go ahead and remove it. And this is it, you guys. Easy, very easy recipe. It's a very nice entree, appetizer. So yeah, I hope you guys give this a try. So now let's go ahead and fry the chicken because hey, what is waffle without chicken? So in your hot oil, not too hot because I made that mistake, I'm sorry. Anyways, add the chicken that's been sitting there add the chicken to the oil, the hot oil. Be sure to check the temperatures of the chicken. Since my chicken are cut in smaller pieces, it won't take too long to cook, but usually it takes about 7 to 10 minutes for it to be fully cooked, depending on how, the size and all. So this is it. It's all ready. It's cooked, it's crisp, it's juicy, it's delicious. It's Cindy's fried chicken. So I'm frying the last couple of pieces of the chicken. So this is basically all of it, you guys. It's very easy to make. It doesn't take too long, but it's, I'm just gonna be honest, it's not a healthy dish to make. It's something you make once in a while, okay? But yeah, it's super delicious. It's very interesting. So be sure to give it a try. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Your kids would like it. I tried it with I made some sauce for it, some rich bitch sauce. Yeah, I didn't try it with syrup because I don't know how I'd feel about the syrup, because it's not really like waffles. So I didn't do the syrup, but I did my own, my own sauce. Yeah, so I hope you guys give this recipe a try, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel for more recipes, okay? And also give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And thank you for watching, you guys. I will see you very soon in the next video. and you have a nice day, and happy Juneteenth. It's 4th of July, but I only celebrate Juneteenth. Good night.